Hi, and welcome from the floor of STLV. The Shuttle Bus Show is live in Las Vegas, celebrating all things ST. We have the very lovely Erica LaRose, as always, to kick us off this morning.
Oh, thanks, Mark. Hey, guys. We're really excited to answer all the fan questions from all the lovely people here. And now from our hosts, Connor and Dominic.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
Where's Wash?
Yeah, I was just thinking
He's
that.
gambling. He's gambling. He's up. He's been up for 3 days, living on vodka.
Yeah. Bad boy.
much like me. God bless him. Is he ahead? Yeah.
Yeah, he's way ahead.
You're ahead, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not
Connor,
as much
I
as I
tell you-
was. They took some back last night, but I'm walking
A little
home.
bit.
I always do.
I swear to God, he walks into Las Vegas to the casino. He sits down anywhere, and within 5 minutes, I'm at $800.
Yep. And then I walk away, which is the secret about gambling.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
I asked him
Walking
to
away.
gamble for me.
Lesson
And I
well
lost
learned.
last night. And I
I
lost.
think that takes the fun out of it.
I gotta
What's the
tell
last
you-
night I did for you?
How fun it is to be here, isn't it?
Oh, it's
And
amazing.
I tell you what I want to start off by saying is that last year we were here. Maybe 1 in 7 people who came up to my table had heard about the Shuttle Pod Show.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
This year, how many people know about the Shuttle Pod Show? I swear to God, man, it is night and day.
It is.
It's,
It is.
We thank you all so much for your support. It's been an extraordinary experience here. That room we did the panel in was just filled.
Yeah.
It's been a while
Yeah.
since the Enterprise crowd
Feels pretty good.
had it feels pretty good. To that point, if you point
Yeah.
up there, you will see on the screen,
There it
ladies and
is.
gentlemen,
Keep
that is
pressing it.
our new QR code. And I guess it's left to me because I'm the pitcher. Please QR code that will take you to the link that will instruct you how to support this show in a meaningful way. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
We've had a
Thank you.
lot of support here. I can't tell you the amount of Patreon members we've picked up here.
Oh, heavens. And we're going to have
It's
a
exponential.
Patreon happy hour toast
Yes,
hybrid.
we are.
in
It
a
feels
little
like
bit.
the undercurrent of the convention has kind of been
The Shuttle Pod
the
Show.
Shuttle Bus Show.
No
Yeah?
kidding.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, which is I'm humbled by it. I
Yeah.
really am.
And
And we have so
excited.
many new Patreon members. Right?
Oh, yeah. Welcome to everyone.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
who
you, all the
joined,
newbies.
The family live here at the convention. It's been so much fun meeting all of you. We really can't wait to do this again. Now that this is our first convention.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
First time.
So learning how this all works, seeing how it all works, meeting everyone, seeing what they're excited about. Oh my God, I feel like a hog in heaven.
You've been born again.
My people.
He says
I
several
found my
cherries
people.
been popped this week.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. Has cherries been popped? Baby's all grown up.
Yeah.
Oh, gonna make me blush. All right. So why don't we get on to the questions? That's what we're here for.
Yeah, indeed.
We've got a decent line here. We're going to try to get to all of them. Obviously, we have to remind everyone that as we're doing this live, there is a strike going on in Hollywood, and we support the strike. We support the writers and the actors.
Yes.
And so there are going to be some questions that we just can't answer,
Potentially.
potentially.
yeah.
So we hope that you will help us and not feel bad.
It's funny, the panels that we've been on, people have been saying, or the answers have been, so the show that I may or may not have been on, and
Yeah.
the part that I might or might not have played,
Mm.
yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
But again, we have to be mindful, and rightfully so.
Are you thanking
Agreed.
the tippers?
To that end,
Are you thanking the tippers?
who's
All
first
right,
up?
Who's first? Well, why don't we start first with a Patreon member from our Patreon site, someone who couldn't
Sure.
be here. Nancy Congdon says, "What is your favorite thing that each of you have seen at STLV this year?"
Oh,
I think we were just talking about it.
Yeah.
So Connor and
that-
I, we host a karaoke night.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing that I've seen.
And I tell you, the fans, we got into this about it's a few years back now, isn't it?
Mhm.
Kind of by mistake.
Oh, yeah. It was a
And-
lark almost.
And we were younger men, and we used to fly around that stage like fucking mad banshees. Anyway, we still got the energy. But anyway, we were calling names out, and quite a few no shows the other
Yeah.
night. And everyone in the crowd it was his idea. He said, "Well, who can sing this song?" And hands went up, and
Yeah.
he just pointed.
And I said also, the first person that can't sing it, we're not doing this.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was person after person.
And that little girl got up and sang the Four Non Blondes.
She was so good.
Oh
And
my
she's right
Lord!
here
Is she
somewhere.
here somewhere?
And she
She's
drew
she's
everyone
over
into the room.
Yeah, and was amazing.
Yeah.
And then that young lad Kyle, who did Kryptonite from three
Oh my God.
doors down.
Well, he was the first
Oh, yeah.
one.
He was.
Yeah.
It was like a boy band member got up on stage. He had
Exactly.
moves. He was working the crowd, tickling their
Yeah,
hands.
that's right. That's
Oh,
right.
it was amazing. So that was a bit of definitely a
Yeah, I would say
A
one of my
highlight.
favorite things about this weekend has been the fact that there's a feeling that it's back to what it was like pre-pandemic. I
Right.
mean, last year there was a different location. It wasn't ideal. The previous year was, plexiglass between the photo ops,
Oh,
the
really?
actors and
Yeah,
the
makes sense.
and the fans, and then plexiglass in front of us, and it was a very sort of antiseptic environment. And this feels like it's back.
There she is. There's our little friend. What's your name? Doc?
Hey,
Can you say hello?
Hello.
Hello,
There she is. Our Four
you
Non Blonde.
what's your name?
Cameron.
Cameron, so the person that was going to sing What's Going On by Four Non Blondes didn't show up. This is one of those instances. And Cameron shucks. I said, who can sing this? And Cameron's hand shut right up. And I was like, can you really? And she said, yes. And she got up there.
Yes, you old man. Get out of my way.
Exactly.
Oh, she
Give me a microphone. Yeah. And she killed it.
You were fantastic.
You were fantastic.
You were.
Thank
Yay.
you.
Uh,
Do you have a question that you would like to ask the guys? Any of them?
aw.
She's keeping the mystery. Keeping the
Wearing the
mystery.
right hat.
Yeah, that's right. That's
So
right.
I
That's
want to
so
say
cool.
my favorite part was seeing all the fans that we communicate with online all the time in person.
Oh, seeing their faces.
Yeah.
It
Yes.
was fantastic.
Yeah.
So
So amazing.
Really
And
special.
everyone is so like, somebody walked up and handed me a drink right out of the gate when we got here. I was like,
Love your show.
yeah, thank you. Holy crap. All right. So Casey, we've got Casey here as a new Patreon member.
Hello,
Uh,
Casey.
Casey's a new Patreon member, but
Nice.
an old friend.
He is
hey
too.
Casey.
Hi. Should we bring this up a little?
Nope.
Okay. So my question is,
Don't look at that.
okay, sorry. My question for you guys is, if you could be any musician or composer throughout any period in history, who would it be?
Crikey. Good question. I tell you, I'd have eaten up being Prince.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, how much
You
fun?
are.
Yeah.
Oh, you're the British prince.
How much fun would that be?
Yeah.
Never
Yeah.
thought of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I wanted to be
if you were my girlfriend,
I was obsessed with Gwen
I'd help you get
Stefani.
dressed.
For
Nice
no doubt.
choice.
Yeah.
Nice
Oh my
choice.
god, she
She
was
ain't
my
no hollaback girl, but she'd love to be Gwen.
I want to be Gwen Stefani. Or like, classical musician like Mozart.
Yeah.
Also a good choice.
Robert Plant, without a doubt.
Oh,
Robert
yeah.
Plant.
Nice
Yeah.
choice.
You're
Yeah.
a rock legend, sir.
That's right. That's right.
that's a
Look
good
at my pants.
All right. Well, thank you
Nice
so much.
question,
Thank you.
Casey.
Great
Yeah,
question.
Casey.
Nice to meet you in
We'll see
person.
ya.
Thanks, Casey.
Just say your name and ask a question.
Hello, mate.
Hi, Dominic. Hi, Connor. My name's John Davis. I would like to know, what is your favorite, maybe obscure prank that you've seen on set in any of the productions that you've been in?
We only had one.
We had one big one, didn't we?
Yeah.
We got Scott Bakula good. He'd gone to New York to do what's called the upfronts to promote the show, and he'd been on Rosie O'Donnell's show. She'd found a piece of video from back in the 80s when he did a commercial, because he came out of musical theater, and it was for Canada Dry, and he was the Canada Dry man with a headband, leg warmers. I mean, it was pretty cheesy shit, I have to say. So anyway, our production supervisor had gotten a copy of that. And then Ben Betts, who did all the video screens
Yeah.
for the bridge, loaded it up. The props department, you can't buy Canada Dry anymore, but they've made bottles of Canada
You
Dry.
can't buy the bottle anymore.
Yeah, you can't buy the bottle anymore.
Yeah.
So they made bottles up. We all had one secreted around the back, and they sent the PA off to get Scott from the trailer. In walks the captain, all captainy.
And you have to remember how many screens we had
Oh, they were the whole
on the
thing.
bridge.
And someone just went, hit it. And then the Canada Dry man was up there. He went
Fantastic.
puce red,
Yeah.
0 to 60 in 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Anthony and Linda had worked out a whole dance routine
Yeah.
with the bottles. It was, who's the
was great.
fucking captain now, mate?
When we pranked, we really went for it.
Yeah,
Fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah.
that was a fun time.
Thank you very much.
Good
Pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Mark.
Mark. All right, here we go.
Hello, you look so smart.
Hi,
Look at you.
I'm Abigail. If
You
you
can
could,
stand up. It'll hear you. It's good.
if you could interview anyone, like no problems, who would you want to interview?
You mean historically and all
well,
that?
like still alive,
lot,
probably,
okay.
but
I can't do Lincoln.
Good question.
Big Star Trek fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The original. The OG.
funny.
Gosh.
More appearances in Star Trek than any other U.S. president.
In all honesty, I would like to interview Barack Obama.
Oh,
I bet he's a Star Trek fan.
Barack is a fan of our show, so I'm sure he'll reply.
Yeah.
He's watching now.
Hi, Barack.
Hi, bro.
I settled for Captain Kirk right now.
Yeah.
William
Let's get
Shatner.
the chat on.
You're right.
Oh.
Yeah.
You can say that too.
Yeah.
William Shatner, come on our show.
Let's not look past the bow.
he's somewhere here.
I know.
He is.
Monday, right?
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you
Abigail.
so much, Abigail. Hi.
Hi.
Say your name. There you go.
I'm Donna.
Come on
Runyon.
in. Go to the mic.
I'm Donna Runyon. I'm one of your Patreon members.
Hey, Donna.
Thank you.
God
a
bless
little bit
you.
louder. Okay, so I just wanted to ask, you guys get to travel a lot doing these cons. Are there any local sites that you get to see or anything that's stood out from past cons?
Here in Vegas?
Anywhere.
Or anywhere in general?
Do you get to do any tourist? Do you get to see
Oh.
anything other than the convention when you travel?
Once in
all
a
over the
blue
place?
moon. I mean, generally, it has to be said, a lot of these things happen at hotels by the airport in wherever city they're located. But I mean, honestly, these have taken me literally the length and breadth of the world. I've been to Newfoundland.
Yeah.
I mean, New Zealand, Australia. I mean, it's been.
We've been to that
extraordinary-
fantastic Hooters just outside of O'Hare.
We weren't ever going to talk about that.
Now I want to know.
Well, it's a long story, but it's a great one.
The chicken wings were okay.
We'd been kicked out
Oh, I see.
of a Thai restaurant.
All right.
Yeah.
I got
Okay.
a question.
Great question.
Fan question. What
Thank
happened
you.
to Hooters?
Appreciate it.
It wasn't what happened at Hooters. It was what happened at the Thai restaurant.
They took us to
Oh.
Hooters.
Yeah, across the street.
Yeah.
Now this is getting.
So we're gonna go back to our Patreon page. Let's see. What is your favorite childhood memory, or your favorite line of dialogue in the show we can't talk about?
I love that line that in the pilot.
That's from Constable Cactus. By
In the
way. Thank you,
pilot,
Constable.
because I get to introduce the face pistol in the lore of Star Trek, and the captain's going on an away mission, and I come into the ready room with the case of the face pistols and get one out and say, they have 2 settings, Captain: stun and kill. It would be best not to confuse them. I mean, it's a hell of a line.
It's kind of iconic.
Yeah, it's iconic.
Yeah.
So I'm
It was
going
the
with
first
that.
one.
Huh?
The first one.
Yeah, the first one.
I think my favorite line from the entire show was a poop question, sir.
Yeah. And I think that was probably that your favorite childhood memory, wasn't it?
The pooping. Yeah.
the
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
pooping.
The good.
Oh, boy.
All right, we have another
I
one.
was always a bit anally retentive, if I remember.
Spend an entire week waiting.
We've got 2 more from our Patreon page. Christian Malley says, "Is this Erica's first STCon?" Which he's already said yes.
Yep.
What are your impressions?
Oh my gosh. I think it's amazing. I think this is such a positive, wonderful experience, and it's very heartwarming. And like, I don't know. I'm a little speechless because I've never experienced like anything like this before. And to know that people are so excited about the Shuttle Pod Show, and
Right.
it's my first one. It's really cool. To hear
Yeah.
that they keep coming
Yeah.
up to you guys
Yeah.
talking about it.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
awesome.
gonna cry.
Oh,
Yeah.
uh,
You know, it is beautiful, isn't it? I mean,
You guys are awesome.
the love is palpable,
Likewise.
and the support is real. And
Yeah, it's relative. I
I'm
have to
tired,
say,
too.
it's a little surprising and almost unexpected, to be honest with you.
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
you know, I didn't expect this kind of response.
no, I didn't either, and it's been very exciting.
Yeah.
We've
And,
come
So
a long
thank you
way.
all. Yeah.
so thank you all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a long road.
It's been a long road.
You know, it's nice to have, you know, live interactions with people consistently who are just walking up and saying how much they love the show, and their involvement with it, and
And how
honestly,
well researched it is.
It's really cool.
how well researched it is. Vital to our long form interview process.
Michael Adam Goodwill on Patreon.
Well, I'm not
asks-
talking, I'm researching. You know that, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Michael Adam Goodwill on Patreon asks, question for Connor: have you petted a shark yet?
Yes, I have petted a shark. I might have broke my toe earning that opportunity, but yes, I petted a shark a couple weeks ago in Malibu. It was late at night, and somebody was night fishing, and there may or may not have been, which is a common quote we're using here, tequila involved. And I didn't see the log in the dark as I sprinted over to pet the shark, but it did not stop me. I hit the log, and I thought that might hurt later, and it did. But I pet a shark.
You pet a shark.
I did.
All right.
I named him Floyd.
Floyd the shark.
Floyd the shark.
After all that, it's good to be.
You would
Yeah.
name it.
Yeah.
That's fun. All right. Come on up. Tom, right?
Morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey,
Hello.
Tom, what is your favorite single malt Scotch whiskey?
Oh. Oh, heavens.
Lagavulin.
Tell me that is
Okay,
a
so you
bag
like,
of whiskey.
You like PT and American oak style?
Yeah, I mean, like the Lefroy is just too much like iodine, but like the other I like a lot.
Try the Lefroy 25 because the peat sediments out in the additional years of maturation.
Oh, right.
So it's less of a PT whiskey, but
But it's a more of expensive bottle.
yeah.
And
beyond
therein
medical.
lies the problem.
That's right.
Uh,
Lagavulin I love.
I like a Glenfiddich, to be honest. I really, yeah.
So more of a sherry cask.
Yeah.
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 something.
Single and light, and I'm not a PC. I don't take the turf for the whiskey.
Okay, so
no.
you guys are diametric opposites.
Yeah.
On the,
Yeah.
whiskey player. And yourself?
I don't drink a lot of whiskey. I like it in cocktails occasionally, but I'm a wine.
She's a
snob.
champagne
I'm a wine
girl.
snob.
Thank you, Connie.
Thank you,
Thank you so
John.
much.
Safe travels, mate.
1 second. Hi. Oh, two of you together. That's fine. Come on up.
So we asked it.
Oh, you can ask it right here live.
Head on up to the
Come
microphone.
on.
Don't be shy.
Right
Don't
here.
be shy. It doesn't bite.
Well, we wanted to know if you would do a karaoke battle with other Star Trek alums, which one would it be?
Who would win?
No, who would
Who would you
Oh,
battle?
who would you
Who
battle?
would we
who
battle?
would you battle?
Well, there's some good singers out
I'd
there.
want to battle Frakes and Brent Spiner.
All right.
We would lose.
Yeah,
They can,
Can Fraser sing?
oh yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah,
Oh, Brent, I know, can sing.
yeah.
Uh,
So then, saying that, maybe I don't know. Picardo can sing.
yeah. Who can't sing? Me.
yeah. It'd be fun to go against Frakes, and because they would do different songs than we would, and I don't know. I'd do Sabotage for the second time in my life.
Sabotage.
Killed it the other
Oh,
night.
gosh.
Maybe next year.
I'm sorry. What were your names again?
Patrick and Janet.
Pat.
Pat and Janet.
Pat and Janet. Thank you very, very, very much.
Damn it, Pat and
Really
Janet.
I know. I was going to say the same thing.
What is a follow up to that? Is what is your go-to karaoke song?
Usually, Route 66 or The Lady is a Tramp have been my historic
Yeah.
go-tos.
I go for American Girl by Tom Petty and The Weight by the band. Usually.
So
a load right on me.
we have a question from Patreon member Sean Coleman.
Hi, Sean.
Hi, Sean. who also is our wine sponsor, Alamedo's
Oh,
wine.
God
Oh,
bless
hey,
you,
Sean. Yeah, thank
Love
you.
your
Thank you.
wine.
Thank you.
I have not tried that
I
wine
haven't
yet.
either.
Well,
No.
Oh, we have a whole case of it
Very-
upstairs.
let's
so
try it today.
Very remiss
we'll
of you.
try it today. The question for Connor
Yeah.
from Sean is, what's up with the iced tea and steak every night at dinner with the captain? Why no wine?
Oh,
Look,
cute.
Trip had to be on point. I mean, here's a funny story though. So early on, I didn't have a lot of experience using utensils on camera. So I would actually eat the food they put in
Oh,
front
that's
of
a
me.
problem.
Yeah.
And Scott was very specific about what he would say when he had the food on his fork in his mouth. He might have had 3 bites in a whole scene. I'm sitting there carving that stuff up, mashing it in my mouth, and then I would also continue eating while they were talking. And they were like, "You can't do that." And I'm like, "But I'm just in it." So they wound up putting,
I'm in the scene,
I'm
man.
in the scene, man. I'm living it. They wound up putting like a rubber seal over my plate so that you couldn't hear me sawing
And this
my
New York
chicken.
strip is
This
delicious.
is awesome. Can I get another one?
Oh my! They put a rubber what?
They put a little rubber mat over my plate, so when I was still doing it, I wouldn't hear me like sawing at something,
So
or
that you
stabbing at broccoli.
continue eating.
Yeah.
So the secret vault on YouTube tipped us 15 pounds. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Secret
Secret Vault.
and has asked a question: has anyone been on a military naval ship, and what did you think of it?
We went on one.
We
in
did.
New
We
York.
were on the USS. Was it the Voyager or was it the Intrepid? Anyway, it was a carrier, wasn't it?
It was right
No, it
there
wasn't
at
a
the,
carrier, it was a
at the
battleship.
Javits Center in New York.
We
I
didn't-
forget what the name of it was.
We did an event for LeVar.
We did for Reading Rainbow.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. I got behind the big guns and shot a few things, but they were
Shot
cool
down
with
some
it.
enemy.
Yeah, exactly.
just heard yesterday. Do you know the first vessel that was christened the Enterprise? Do you know what year that was?
It was like 1886.
1776.
Oh.
It was, I think, Captain Cook's boat,
Oh.
and that was the first Enterprise. And they, of course, it made the graphics in our.
It did. And I have it.
Yeah, you do, don't you?
I do.
Yes, you
Yeah.
do. Yeah.
Crystal Snyder on YouTube tipped $20 and says, "Love you guys."
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Crystal.
Thank you.
Thank you, Crystal. I may have missed some of these people. June Chewy, live long and prosper. $10. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
All right, we got another question. Mark. That's funny.
Mark.
Oh, thank you
For editing equipment.
for editing equipment. Thank you very much.
Oh, wow.
He just gave us a donation.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
We broke our editing gear in the last week, and we are raising money to get a new editing system. So thank you very, very
Really
much.
appreciate
And
that.
all of you out there who have donated specifically for new editing gear, we are all so very grateful.
Yeah.
Yes,
Thank you all
indeed.
very much.
Thank you,
See
Ricky.
you later.
Yes.
No,
Do you have a question?
I don't have a question.
No, just want to support the show.
What's your name again?
Ricky.
Ricky.
God
Thank you,
bless you,
Ricky.
mate. Thank you, mate.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much,
thank you.
Ricky.
All right. Thanks, Mark.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello. Oh, you have a
You've
cello.
got a
with
cello.
you.
Yes, I'm trying to cash a mat. Yes.
What is your name?
Trying to cash a mat.
Okay, that's actually your name.
I'm trying to cash a production.
Okay.
My first name is Matt.
Nice to meet you, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
Hello, Matt. We love the cello. We've seen you walking around. I've been waiting to ask you about it.
Okay.
So I'll ask you after you ask me.
So you're not anti-cello.
I am very pro cello, actually. It's been problematic in my life how pro cello I am. I don't want to get all political, but
Well, I see that Mr. Seth MacFarlane was on the show in this particular episode.
yeah.
Is there a chance for an Orville Enterprise crossover?
Oh, of course. We would love to have Orville guests on our show.
We sure would.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a goal.
Yeah, in fact, we've been trying to get Seth to come as our first guest.
Well,
We
it
have.
so happens I was talking to Mr. Peter Macon last night.
Peter Macon.
Yes. Well, we'll see what we can do.
That would be fun. Tell him to come be on the show.
Are you gonna play a little?
Are you going to play something?
You got a chair?
Oh,
You gotta-
a chair.
Actually, I okay. So now I have to go to my American accent now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I can do Australian.
Whichever one you prefer.
I played for this mate. Yeah, yesterday. Yeah,
He did.
Mr. Dominic. I played the
Day
entire
before yesterday.
box suite.
Yes.
Friend.
God bless him.
Oh, wow.
So if you talk to his friend,
He's a very
he could,
accomplished
like,
player.
edit it in.
Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Well, thank you.
sir.
We're gonna have to find you a chair so that we can watch you play
Yeah.
at some point. Go grab it.
Maybe they can. No, okay.
Anyway, we want to thank Sarah Falk. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Matt.
Thank you, Matt.
This is amazing. Love this. Sarah Falk tipped us. Shout out to Stephanie's moderation. Stephanie's right here. Thank you, Stephanie.
Thank you.
You've been
Thank you.
helping
So
behind the
sweet. Thank
scenes
you,
the whole week. James Bond, $10.
James Bond.
James Bond watches the show.
Wow.
Is a big fan. I assume he's the
When he's
fan
not,
of Erica.
when he's not killing people.
That's right.
But now he has a license.
Oh yeah, he's like,
to kill.
no, he does. He does.
That's been in the can for a while. Anyway, he says, hope you're enjoying the convention.
Very much. Thank you. Thank you.
We're going to go back to our Patreon website. For all of you, name the best movie ever made and the worst one.
I love Some Like It Hot.
Some Like It Hot?
I
That's not
love
bad.
it.
Oh,
I
wow.
love that film. That's the one film I would take to a desert island. We
It's the
might
best
add that
movie ever made.
to the desert island, actually. What's your film? Yeah, why not?
Yeah, sure.
we'll talk
Yeah,
about that.
I like that.
Best. Breakfast at Tiffany's is my favorite movie.
That's a beautiful film.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
For me, it's Singing in the Rain.
Yeah, right
Yeah.
there. Just watched
Work
that
of
recently.
genius. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
For me, it's The Undiscovered Country.
Who's that guy? Who's that?
That's a Star Trek
It's a
movie.
Star Trek movie.
Oh, is it? God
I'm a
bless.
Star Trek fan. I can talk about
Oh,
Star
really?
Trek.
Is it one of the original
Star
cast?
Trek 6, The Undiscovered Country.
Original cast.
Yeah.
And I would say a close second for me is Blade Runner.
Oh,
That's
what a good
Almost
choice.
the perfect movie.
That's amazing. Tim
The original.
Votopka.
Tribbles under the table.
Tim's. Oh, the triples under the table, Tim.
Tribbles here though.
Well,
Well, don't point like that.
there's about 11,000 of them.
There,
now.
there you go.
Yeah.
The
The tribbles under the table.
Good heavens. Tim says Tim gave us $50.
It's a very extreme tribble, you might.
Thank you so much, Tim. Go out and buy new equipment or pepperoni pizza for Erica.
That's good.
That's very funny.
Nice.
Thank you, Tim. Carrie Roberts, $10. Love the show. Thank you. Keep up the awesome work. Thank you very much, Carrie. All right. I think we've got some time restrictions going on here, so I think we may wrap this up. If we missed your questions, we will respond to them on Patreon or wherever you asked it as soon as possible. We have to get the guys back to their table. There are people waiting to get autographs from them and pictures and say hi. So we're going to send you guys back to your table.
Oh, thank you, sir.
We want to thank everyone here for
Thank
being
Alex.
here. Yay. Thank you so much. Thank our
Yes.
crew and all of our volunteers. This has been very wonderful. We can't wait to do this again. So thank you and goodbye, and we love you all.
Bye.
See you guys.